Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing some more Among Trees. I uploaded the first part of this series the other day, and we started by fixing up our cabin, but we still have some rooms to build, a lot more exploring to do, so we're going to pick up where we left off. Hopefully everybody is having a good day. We don't need to read this. I guess we read this the last time we were in the game about bears and loot. So hopefully today we'll try venturing a little bit more towards where we saw some of the bears walking around. And hopefully that doesn't backfire on us in any kind of way. So I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully we find some stump moss, if I remember. We needed 6 planks. We needed a couple items, I believe, probably some more bolts. So we'll just take a quick look at our storage box once we get in. Okay, so let's see. So yes, we only have 1 set of bolts, 2 sets of nails, a couple of steel pipes. So what we're going to do first is we're going to move over the things that we can't really use right now. So all of the dotted mushrooms, the sticks. We'll probably put these berries in there as well as the beets. Um, Most likely we won't need those right now. 8 mushrooms should be enough for us to venture around. So yeah, as I said, it looks like we're just going to need 6 planks, 2 stump moss, but we should also keep an eye out for more planks, bolts, and I think we have enough driftwood, so that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and actually we're going to eat 2 mushrooms just so we're not starving right out the bat. And as we're going around, we're just gonna keep picking up sticks and whatever else that we find glowing, because I'm sure it'll come in handy later on, so it just makes sense to pick up as much as we can. It looks like based on the icon in the top right, we're already kind of around midday. So we want to, I guess we're going to take a look at this area to the left. This wasn't in the notebook when we went that way last time. We did discover a new area which showed up in our notebook. Oh no, so maybe it didn't save. So it looks like we're going to have to go back over there again. The last time we were here, we had unlocked a meadow, I believe, over where we saw the bear. But that's okay. We didn't take anything from over there, so no real loss. So it looks like in the distance here, there is another tower. And this is definitely different from the one that we were at the other day, only because we did not cross the river to get to the one where we found all of our materials the first time. So we're just going to run over here really quickly because it's starting to get dark, and see what all is available to us. So some rope, some more bolts. Finally found some planks. Some more steel pipes. So I think the first thing on our list to build when we do unlock the craft room is going to be an axe, because there are so many just wooden crates lying around everywhere, and I'm pretty sure that they have so much loot, so many things inside of them that we can probably use. But lucky for us, this site seems to have all of the planks that we need, which is great. So, because the sun is going down, what we're just going to do is head back to base, because I'm not sure if the bears become more active at night. I haven't really noticed a pattern of them roaming towards where our cabin is. And I also don't believe we have a light source, so we don't want to be outside longer than we have to. I'm also not too sure if we're going to take fall damage, so we'll just go back around the way that we came the first time. I wonder if at some point there's a huge mountaintop over there, a few of them. I wonder if that's just part of the backdrop or if we'll be able to explore it, but oh, look! Stump moss! I'm just going to eat some mushrooms really quick. And then see if we can find one more stump moss on our way back. That just happened to be really lucky that it was lying around there. So our inventory's full, but that's okay. Alright, well, we're almost back at the cabin. I'm just trying to keep my eyes peeled to see if we come across any more stump moss. But I don't think we're going to find anything here, because I feel like we walked past this section already. So we're just going to go ahead and go in our house. Lots of goodies. So we're just gonna move all of these stacks. Oh, we're actually, our inventory is even full here as well. So let's see. Maybe we can hang on to these leaves for right now. I don't want to lose anything important. Okay, and it also looks like we can only stack things up to 10. So what I'm gonna do is take these berries out, put our logs in, and we're just going to eat a little bit before we go to sleep so we don't wake up hungry. And then we're gonna go to sleep. Okay guys, so day 3, we're definitely finding a lot more than we did in the last video. We're so close now to making our crafting room. So it's nice and bright and early in the morning. We ate plenty of food, so kicking the day off nicely. So I think what we're going to do right now is we're going to explore a little bit on the left-hand side of the river. Since yesterday we crossed over there, we found the second broken tower, and we managed to get enough fir planks for a craft room. So we're just gonna see if we can find any stump moss hanging around over here. We only need one. Just love the sounds of the water. It's very calming. So let's see. Got some more button mushrooms. And it seems like we've reached the waterfall here, so I'm sure if we can't walk around it, there may be, at some point, maybe climbing gear that we can craft to get up there. But we're just going to kind of loop around the outskirts. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like there's any place for us to jump on top of a stone to hoist ourselves up there. Oh, wait. I see a stump. I'm just gonna check really quick. Does it have moss? Unfortunately, it does not. Sad face. Okay. So we're just going to keep on heading. And that. Oh! Stump moss! Great! Look at that, guys. So we finally have the materials that we need for the crafting room, which is amazing. I'm kind of intrigued as to what that is over there. Just another tower. It's funny because from afar it kind of looked like a small pond in the middle of the woods, but it's just a dirt patch. Okay, so I don't think this tower is any different from the one that we visited on the very first day, actually. I think just the way that we looped around, we managed to come at it from a different direction. So since we're already here, we're just going to head right back to the cabin and build our craft room and see all of the great things that we unlock. Just fill ourselves up. Why not? We have more than enough food. So we're just going to take out everything that we need and build a crafting room. So features unlocked. Craft tools, resources, and objects. So this is cute. So we're going to go ahead and press E and see all of the different things that we can make. There are 4 tabs. So in resources, we have nails, bolts, metal plates, reinforced planks, steel wire, sewing thread, jute rope, and glue. So for the most part, it looks like we have fish bones. I feel like we talked about this the last time when we walked on the river and was wondering if at some point you would be able to fish. So it looks like here's the woodsman's axe. There is a fishing rod. And I think actually we have everything that's listed here to make that. So we're gonna go ahead and make ourselves a fishing rod. I can't click on these yet because they're locked. But that looks like the lockpick there that we're gonna need to open up the metal boxes that we found at the Broken Towers. I'm not too sure what that is, but it definitely looks like there's a pot and there's something hanging out of it, but I guess we'll have to find out when we finally unlock it. That looks like a watering can. That looks like a farming tool. There's a tent. So I'm assuming if we stay out too late, we venture very far away, we have some place to sleep and to stay warm. Also fire and a map and a compass. Okay, so there are med kits in case we get poisoned. Good to know. And then it looks like there are a number of vanity items, so some decorations that at some point I guess we'll be able to place around our house. I'm not even quite sure how big our house can get, but we'll just have to find out. So for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and take all of these materials and put them in my bag. Then we're going to go ahead and see what we do have to craft. So we're going to go ahead and make an axe. Awesome. Okay, and it looks like, so we can hold this. So I'm assuming that we might be able to fight back a little bit against the bear. Thought I broke the game. So that's actually kind of nice. So it looks like we have some form of defense. I'm not sure if it has some kind of durability, but once we hit something, I'm pretty sure we will find out more about that. We're also going to go ahead and make ourselves a fishing pole. So find a lake and equip your fishing rod to start fishing. Look for ripples on the water to find good fishing spots. Okay, so that's great. So that is our slot 3. Our axe is 2. We do not have... We should be able to make a nail. So we're just going to go ahead and make a compass. Even though we haven't gone that far. It just seems like something handy that we should have. And that's going to take up spot 4. I'm lucky for... Oh, okay. So that does also take up bag space. I'm going to have to keep that in mind when building these things. And I don't believe we had 2 black currants. I might have eaten them. So we'll make a map later on, but I'm pretty sure that will come in handy the further out we go. And maybe there's even ways to drop icons and stuff so we remember the last place that we were. So we're just gonna take these mushrooms and these tools with us. And we are going to run up the hill and start opening the boxes. So hopefully inside of these boxes we're going to find loads of wood, and then we can build our cooking room and also the attic. The music was just playing and then it got extremely quiet. A little bit weird. Alrighty, if you can't tell, we are not that far from our base, but I am lost. That's why I need a map. Okay, so it looks like it is right here. Go ahead and take out our axe and start hacking at some boxes. Okay, so it looks like each box only has 1 item in it. I guess I was expecting them maybe to have like 2 pieces of wood or something. It's also unfortunate because it seems that when we hit the boxes, we don't get to keep any of the planks or anything, which would have probably been very useful. So we've got a couple of old rags, steel pipe, some rope. I think that's that's everything. So the rest of what's left here are boxes that we're gonna have to lock pick at some point. And also, it seems that we use our run energy as well when we swing the axe. So I'm not just going to run all over the place just in case. But just by chance, it looks like we can chop down trees. Look at that, guys. Just gonna go ahead and collect all of these fir planks. So, I mean, at the same time, we are chopping down the forest. Deforestation is not great, but this definitely beats picking up 2 pieces of wood at a time. We're just gonna go ahead and grab as many as our bag can hold right now because it's already a little bit full. It doesn't look like we can cut down this one. So the firs, so let's see. This is great. And we're also hungry, so we are going to eat in a second. So we already have a stack of 10 planks, which is great. That's amazing. I did not come out of the cabin with the intent that we were going to come back with pretty much all of our materials. We have 2 empty spaces, so maybe what we'll try to do is just quickly chop down a couple more trees so we can go back with a full bag and about 30 planks just to spare ourselves the running back and forth. I also wonder if you stand under the tree as it's falling, will you take damage? Because I definitely know in games like Valheim, if you were cutting down a tree and you stand under it, there's a very high chance that you will die, either from just the tree landing on you or rolling your way and taking you out. But I don't really want to find out, so we're just gonna stand to the side of it. Okay, so it looks like because we had so many sticks, we only have space for 1 more plank. So I'm not even going to bother cutting down another tree just in case they despawn when we go to bed. But we are going to pick up this last stick. I think we have space for 1 more. We're just going to go ahead and head back because we're also pretty tired. So we're going to come in here. So we almost have enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all of this away, or at least whatever we have space to store. So our cooking room is 12, 4, and 3. So 12. Actually, we're also going to need to make some bolts. So that's why I took out the steel wire. And I believe the recipe for... it's actually a steel pipe. So we're going to go ahead and craft 1. It would be nice if I set a note for myself instead of guesstimating what we need. So we're going to go ahead and just make 3 more. So that's 1. gonna go ahead and we're also going to build ourselves the cooking room. Yay! So features unlocked, cooking, mix ingredients and prepare meals for the road. New extensions, greenhouse and a brewing room. Okay. So this is actually pretty nice. So it looks like it's going to end up being a much larger cabin than what I was expecting initially. So right now, the first two items on this list are pretty easy for us to get now that we have the axe. Planks will be a lot faster to collect and farm. The hoof fungus grows pretty frequently from what I've seen. I'm pretty sure we have 8, or if not, we're definitely close to having 8. I have not seen any dog bane stems, so that's something that we're gonna have to find. Glue, I don't believe we had the materials for that either. But we are gonna have to find a little bit more steel wire as well, sorry, as nails, and then more planks. So I think what we'll do is the next time we go back over to the other tower, we're going to break open those boxes over there, and collect whatever they have inside of them. So we're gonna put this stuff away. So we're not gonna use the black currant because if I remember correctly, we need this for something else. So I'm not even gonna bother using that. We're just gonna take the beets and the mushrooms. So I'm just making stuff up. Okay, so it actually looks like the beets restore quite a bit. I just want to see individually how much each of these items give you. And beets actually seem to give you a lot. So what we might do is just do these two together. Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna need sticks. But lucky for us, we have plenty sticks. We're just gonna go ahead and fill this. This is so great. I love this. And then we're just gonna scoop up the cooked food. Nice. So we're just gonna take a look in our backpack. Nothing beats a hot, tasty meal out in the woods. So that heals about half health. We haven't lost any yet. It also fully heals fully fills your hunger bar, which is great. And it raises your temperature a little bit. So we're also going to, we'll just go ahead and cook one beet by itself. We're just gonna add more sticks to the fire. And then as well, the description is the same, but it also does look like it has a stack limit. So when we're going exploring, it's probably best to just create maxed out food regeneration. So that way when we are out, we don't fill our bag with just food because we only have 12 spaces right now, and I'm assuming at some point maybe we can get a bigger backpack. Yeah, so I don't see one here, but maybe it's just something that will come later in the game because from here you can tell that there are slots for other things. So, but I think we're going to call this video here, guys. We actually made quite a bit of progress. I came into this today thinking that I may or may not find what we need to add on the extensions to our house, but I was wrong. We managed to build both the crafting room and the cooking room. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the second part of the series Among Trees. If you did like this video, you could please like, share, and subscribe if you like. Let me know down in the comments if you're enjoying this, if there's anything that I can do differently. Um, but other than that, we're just going to go ahead and save. And I hope everybody has a great day. Bye, guys.